Hi everyone! Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a video on a really easy, simple, fast makeup. And I'm using all Younique products, of course. Why wouldn't I? It's wonderful. So let's go ahead and start. And the first thing, of course, I have my face exfoliated and washed and then moisturized as well. So the first thing you want to start with is the Glorious Face and Eye Primer. This stuff is magical. It's so wonderful. I can't even explain. So when you do the face and eye primer, you don't need a lot. About a pea-sized amount is all you need for your entire face. And then a trick that I learned today actually is to pat it in, not rub it, because then you are filling in your pores rather than just covering them. So it's like applying plaster before you paint. So the excess that you have, run it through your hair because it is really, really healthy to keep it the split ends from happening and all of that. So there you go. You let that, set for a minute. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to do my Touch Powder Foundation. And so this is what it is. I'm using Cashmere, which is a little dark for my complexion, but I don't have the right color right now, and I only use a little bit when I'm in a hurry. So it's literally make sure you get up into your hairline because nobody likes that that line look. And I am not using one of our brushes because mine is not here yet. It was on back order, but it should be here soon. Then make sure you bring it down your neck, again, to avoid that line. As you can see, it's a little too dark for my skin. That's all there is to it. The powder is a really, really good coverage. If you have some dark spots, then you can use the concealer, which is just in a little tube like this. And I'll use it when I have a breakout or something, which is quite often. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. Now for my eyes, I love the Splurge Cream Shadows. And when I'm in a hurry and I don't want to do too much, I use the Tenacious, which is a really, really pretty brown. And for this, I'm going to use my mirror because I can't really see that well in the camera. I have to get like right up to it without my glasses. So I just and then I blend it up to where I want it. I make it a little bit darker at the crease and I bring it just under that corner of the eye right there, just to give it that little bit of a dimension. So we'll go ahead and do the other eye now. And I'm really good about not getting it looking the same on each side. So I end up having to go back over and just kind of evening things out a bit. So, there you go. And I still don't have it completely even. Okay, that's a smidge better. So, there that is. And I do have the Younique Splurge Cream Brush. It is absolutely wonderful. Okay, the next thing I do is my eyeliner. Now when I'm going for a more subtle day look, I absolutely love their lighter colors. I have this one, which is polished, and it's like a silvery bluish color. And then I have the Pristine. I think this is, yep, the Pristine, which is the white. I'm going to go ahead and use the Pristine today. And when you use this, it's actually going to make your eyes pop more. So I put it right down on that waterline. And then I bring it right in to the crease because that's going to help open the eye up. Really make it look open. And then I'll do right where the lashes kind of feather to nothingness. And then the same on the other one. Okay, there it is. Now I know it looks really obnoxious right now, but that's because we're not done. So then I go straight to my mascara, which actually we're gonna do the lips first. I always like a bold lip. It's just one of my favorite things. And I love our lip stains. They're great. And as you can tell, I wipe most of the excess off because you only need a thin layer. You can add more to build the color, but if you put too much on, it's just meant for a stain. It's not meant for like a lipstick or anything like that. So, you start by outlining your lips. When you do, you press. Don't rub. Then you can fill in. I'm going to add a little bit more just because I seem like I don't think I have enough filled in. So I just go right over where that is. I also do the inside, especially if I'm using a color that does not match my natural color, because then you don't have that line that they see when you talk. It's not attractive. I've done it numerous times. Then, while that dries, I will go to my mascara. Now, the 3D Fiber Lash, you've got the transplanting gel, you've got the fibers. You can just use the gel. It works wonderful as a mascara by itself. I don't have much lashes, so I do use the fibers all the time.
In my bowl. You want me to play? Yeah. Okay, back away.
Okay, So there's the gel. And then I'll add the fibers, which is just these little hairy things. Oh.
Nope.
And you go right over the tips. Now when I'm just doing a daytime look, I don't do a lot of the fibers, just enough to make sure I have lashes. Okay, and then remember that you did just put little hairs on your lashes. They're not going to stay on. They're not. That's what the gel is for. So go back in and seal them in with the gel. And make sure you seal them fairly well, because if you don't, then they're going to fall off and they're going to flake and your mascara is not going to last. And that's all there is to it. I'm done. No more makeup. So, that is my daytime 5-minute look. What's yours?